Guys, welcome back to AF Farms for another episode of Silverrun Forest. So we are currently restocking our sawmill with wood in order to get a bit of cash up to purchase some new equipment. We need to get a few more iron ore trailers on the go up at the mine shaft. Just checking our production. So we had 312, 55,000 today. So just want to try and refill this as much as possible. And then I'm just trying to see if I can't find more trees that are a bit more easily accessible. I'm going to head back over this way because the terrain's a bit flatter. Because what I want to do is stockpile logs basically in this area here in preparation for any future needs. So there's no real easy way to get. There's a spruce here I can grab, so I'll get that. I mean, I could plant a whole bunch of trees here, but that sort of defeats the purpose of using the logging everywhere else. Okay, there we go. Let's grab this guy. So I've just been doing the cut and drag method. I mean, not an official method by any means, but it just allows us to cut down a tree, drag it into where it needs to go. So as you can see, disappeared. And that's now bumped us up to 63,000 litres. So what we'll try and do is we're going to try and focus on those sequoia trees. But to do that, we're going to need to get the Hannibal T50. So let's get our low loader. We're going to go and lease one and see if it's actually worthwhile. Because then I do have to cut and drag quite a way. Look, I don't really know what to do, to be honest. Yeah, let's go and grab it. I mean, even if it is just for a test, I'd probably rather know than not. Okay, so let's get the worker to drive back to the shop, and then we'll go and grab this. Yeah, we also need to keep an eye out for a few more trailers. So the harvester I'm talking about is new with the Platinum expansion. So that's the Komatsu. So it's this one here, the Impex Hannibal T50. And you can see there it does 120 centimeter diameter tree. The Fella Buncher will only do 58. We've got the skidder right there. And then we've got the log fork. This thing will, it's for the yarders and stuff, the high lift, so we'll probably look at using that at some point. But this is the one we're after. 750,000, so 38,000 to lease. Let's see what happens. So I have had a test run of this before. It is a very interesting machine. Where's our truck? Right on cue. We've also got the log pole trailer, which we purchased previously, so we haven't actually done anything with that yet. So basically what this is it basically looks like an excavator with a cutting head on it. But as you'll soon see, the cutting head is... So I wonder if we can line this up a little bit better, that might help. Yes, I'm going to have to widen those ramps. Okay, let's try this. Let's just check this out quickly, eh? Look at that. Huge bit of gear. Hopefully we can get up here. Let's drive it forward. Okay, let's get that tension down. Fold the low loader and we're off. You can definitely feel the weight in this when you drive, that's for sure. So you can see the size of the grab on that. So I've got a feeling this will do two jobs. It'll either do a cut, like act like a fella buncher, or it'll have a cutting head that will delimb the tree and make the logs a little bit more easy to transport. So that's where we're going to use the John Deere skidder to drag those big logs in beside the pond. And it appears that we can stockpile them quite extensively, because the sawmill will just take what it needs when it needs it. So we don't necessarily have to worry about pushing them in. Okay, so let's drive up to where we've got some sequoias. So we're going to have to buy that land again, which is fine. I'll just sell that other plot of land, come back through. Yeah, look at all these. So this, I mean, it looks like money, doesn't it? Okay, so we'll just park here. Okay, unload on tension strap. Let's unfold the low loader. That's not what we want. We want the farmland menu. So let's buy that. Let's sell that one. Okay, let's get this thing unloaded. Okay, let's see if we can unfold it first. That might be a little bit, make it a bit easier to transport. So you can see it's got its cutter head there. Open the grab, close the grab, turn on tree harvester. So there we go there. Cool. Equipment. So it's only got two tilt positions. Crane. Well, actually, we're about to fall off here, so we better get off before we tilt. Alright, let's go over and cut some sequoias. Oh, there's a couple of biggies. So I'm fairly certain this will cut. I mean, there's always a risk that it's not going to. Close grab, open grab. Let's see if we can. How do we... Okay, so that's that. Oh yeah, crane. I want to get over a little bit. Something tells me we are not going to be able to cut this. So I'm not getting the cut indicator. Guess that might be too big. Let's try a smaller one. This one here looks a bit smaller. So that's the one we cut down earlier with the chainsaw. Turn off tree harvester, fold tree harvester, tilt head. Okay, that's not the one we're looking for. Okay, just make sure we've got the right control scheme here. So something tells me that this is going to be too big. Or maybe we've got to open the grab. Let's try this. Close grab. Open grab. Okay, that made that... Has that made that wider? So we're on the crane, close grab, open grab. On the equipment, close grab, open grab, so that's the same one. So that's the crane. That's the blade at the back. That's to rotate the... So I've got a feeling this is too big. Let's see if we can't position it again. Okay, that's possibly going to be too big as well. Okay, looks like we've got a smaller one up here on the left. So these redwoods might not be worth it after all, just because of the size of them. Here we go, this one looks a bit narrower. Let's see if we can cut this one. No, that does nothing as well. Alright. Let's do a bit of a test. I'm just going to chuck down a couple of sequoias just in front here. So I'm just going to purchase them in the landscaping tool, under trees. So we've got small, medium, large, so let's go small. So that's a small, that's a medium, That's a large. Okay, so this will tell us definitively if we can use this on the sequoias or not. Which I'm guessing if we can't with the trees we tested, not going to happen. Nope. Not even close to getting that cut indicator. Alright, so what can we use this for? Probably spruces. Let's have a quick fly around this area and see what other trees we've got that we can potentially use. So the sequoias are no good. There's tons of them here. I would have thought for sure you'd be able to use that. Actually, let's go back. I want to check the... So let's have a look. So we've got the spruce trees. We've got the pines. Lodgepole pine. So how big is a lodgepole pine? Yeah, so that's not that big. Okay, ponderosa. That would do it. Okay, let's go to the spruces. So maybe it's the large spruce. So let's have a look at the diameter on that one. See, even that's not that big. Come on, guy. Get out of the way. Okay, turn on tree harvester. Oh, don't tell me we didn't have the bloody... So it's definitely on. Let's just do our due diligence and see if we can't get a cut indicator on this sequoia. Okay, so that's not going to cut it for us. Okay, let us go over to the... Okay, let's try the spruce. Yeah, so we're getting the cut indicator here. Okay, let's go max length here. Let's cut it. Let's tilt the harvester head. So how do we, so what do we do now? Okay, so it's going to be problematic. Okay, didn't even do the whole tree. God. Well, that was a foul. So we can't deal in this. I need to cut this tree, and of course I'm not. Right. So it's looking like this is not going to be what I thought it was going to be able to do. So I'm not even sure what trees you'd be able to even do with that. Oh, let's grab our skidder. At least we'll go and try and grab this spruce. So clearly it looks like the sequoias are just going to have to be dragged over. It'd be good if there was some indicator of how wide a tree was when you went up to it. Let's see if we can't turn this around a bit further. Alright, what is going on here? So at least if it showed you its diameter, that would be very handy, I think. Because currently, as far as I'm aware, there's no way to tell. Okay, I don't know what's happened here, but alright, see if we can't. See if we can't do this again. Because it would just save you the hassle of guessing. Okay, looks like we've got a good grab on that. Let's see if we can't. So let's change driving direction. So I want to drag this. Of course I dropped it. Gosh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm feeling like this skidder has not really panned out the way I'd planned. So what I need to do is I need to turn this tree around. So I can get it facing the right way in the first place. And then drag it toward this sawmill. Oh man. What the hell? This is the thing about these maps that annoy me. You always get stuck on stuff. I mean, who in their right mind is going to be doing this anyway? What I'm trying to do. Okay. Let's see if we can't turn this end around. Actually, I'm just going to try and push it. Let's just keep going. This seems to be working far better so far. So at least if I can get it into this open area, I might have a better chance of getting a grab on it. Yeah, now we're talking. Okay, let's try this. That was actually perfect. So what I think we should do is kind of get that little thing lined up. Open it up. Drop it down. Pick it up. And then you just drag it to where you want to go. Hopefully we do not get stuck. I mean, it's probably not super effective and time efficient. Okay, if we get it just to here, it should trigger the... Right, how many litres did we get for that? Reasonable amount. Alright, let's go and try and get a sequoia. Actually, no, we're not going to do that because we know what happened last time. I don't want to torment myself again. Alright, let's check in on our productions. See how they're travelling. Come on, autosave. Alright, so we have 67,000 litres of wood. Currently we are... Okay, we're pretty much at the bottom of the barrel in terms of... So what we probably really should do is come and pick up these items, get them ready for sale. We'll take them down to our boat. So we've got prefab walls, we've got, what is that? Planks. What is this one? That's planks long. What are these? These are planks long as well. Planks long, planks long. Alright, so I'll figure out what I'm going to do with the Hannibal T50. Probably just going to be an expensive lease that we're not going to do anything with. I might cut down some more trees, fill this up, but I won't carry on with the video for the moment. Next video we'll probably look at purchasing some more of those production points down in the town and set our factory here, the old sawmill, back to distributing, start feeding into those productions, and then we can go from there, start sort of diversifying our productions a little bit more. So thanks for watching, guys, really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.